Can you guys believe that it is already February? So that means I'm here to bring you my first update for my 2019 rolling project pan. So if you want to see what progress I made in January on my project pan, how I'm going with all my products, then keep on watching. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new around here, my name is Bettina and I'm the makeup enthusiast. Welcome to my channel. If you are also new to project pans, I like to do project pans every single year. I try and do a yearly project pan. This one is a rolling project pan and I'm aiming to use up $1,500 worth of product or 50 products. Also, before we get into the video, I will let you know that this is a collaboration on the team project pan that is going on throughout 2019. So if you love project pans or you love binge watching project pans, I will leave a hashtag just down below. So it will be in blue just above my title. It'll be hashtag team project pan. So if you want to binge watch any kind of project pan videos throughout the year, all you need to do is click on that hashtag or type in team project pan to the YouTube search bar and you will get a plethora of panning videos that you can watch throughout the year. So let's see how I'm going with my goals and I will give you my update on all my products. This is my very full box right here. So let's jump on in and see how I went in January. So as always with my project pan updates, I will start with products that I didn't make any progress on, moving all the way through to the products that I used up. And when we get to the products I used up, that is when you get to see the pan porn segment for January. So pan porn is back in 2019. Let's get into the goodies. Starting with the handful of products, the large handful of products that I didn't touch this month. So these are products that I've just forgotten about or I've kept them in my project for times when I get bored of using the products that are in my staple rotation. So the first being the Makeup Geek Pigment in Afterglow. I haven't had a chance to touch this one, so that one remains full to the brim. Then my Bobbi Brown blush in Blushed Rose. So this is a cream blush. I've used this once this month, so didn't get touched either. My two lip glosses, so my MAC Cream Sheen Glass and the Buxom lip gloss, those two didn't get touched either. Along with my NARS lipstick in Dolce Vita, that one didn't get touched either. There's quite a few products this month that I didn't touch. I also have the Too Faced Shadow Insurance in Champagne, the Stila Glitter and Glow in Kitten Karma, the Bobbi Brown Longwear Eye Pencil in Jet, Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer, and the Nude by Nature Stick Concealer, the Flawless Concealer. So those are all the products that I didn't touch in January, unfortunately, but we will see what kind of progress we can make on them in February. So moving on to the products that I've used barely any of, or I've made hardly any progress. The first is my Flower Bomb Viktor & Rolf perfume, my Viktor & Rolf Flower Bomb perfume. I used this a bit, but it didn't show any signs of progress. I probably used this maybe 8 times. I try and use this on the weekends because it's so strong and it's hard for me to bear. It's quite a potent perfume, so it's kind of been designated as my weekend perfume, so we'll see how we go with this one throughout the year. My Australis Fresh and Flawless, I only just started using this one in the last week, but it does have a little bit of a dip in it, so we'll see how we go with this one in February and see if maybe we can hit pan on it in February. The Ordinary Coverage Foundation, I only used a tiny little bit of this. I think I used this maybe once or twice and I remembered why I don't like this foundation so much. This goes oily on my skin so quickly, so this might have to be one that I use when the weather starts to cool down a bit, so my skin's not so oily, and maybe it might look a little bit better on me in winter, but if I get to it before winter, then so be it. MAC Angel lipstick, I only just started using this in the last couple of days, so it's not enough progress to be able to measure, but I have marked on the cap here how much lipstick we have left. Two products that are quite hard to measure is my Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel and my IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. These ones are really hard to measure, so it's just gonna have to be something that I mention. I've used these like I've used the brow gel every single day, and then I've also used the mascara every time that I've kind of done my makeup on the weekend, or if I've wanted to wear mascara to work, I've used this one. So I've used these both a fair bit this month. So we'll see how we go and see how long it takes for them to like dry out. Then my Daz Shop eyebrow pencil. This is so tiny. I think we'll have this one finished by the end of the next update. So I'm super excited to get that one out of the rotation and add a new brow product in. I'm excited to start playing with a new brow product. Then we also have the Makeup Forever 3C lip liner. This does look really small, but I didn't actually touch it this month, so that's why this one is at the front end of the video. Then my Urban Decay, this was the Naked Lip Gloss. I have the tiniest little bit left of this one and I'm so frustrated that I didn't get to use this one up, but unfortunately I didn't get to it. So I'm hoping by the end of next update this one will be done and dusted. Along with my Model's Own lip liner, this probably has maybe 3 or 4 uses left in it. It is the tiniest little nub. I thought I was going to get it finished this morning when I put my lip liner on, but that didn't happen, so this one is still going. My MAC Painterly Paint Pot, I have used this almost every single day. It has a bit of a dip, but nothing considerable or noticeable. This one is probably going to be a very late one in the year before I start seeing some real progress on it, which is really sad for me, but you win some, you lose some. And then I have the IT Cosmetics CC Cream. This is in medium. I am wearing this on my face today. It is way too dark for me. I've been using my Ulta 3 lightning drops with it. I use about 5 drops in it and it's still too dark for me, but I'm so close to finishing it. It is like over half done, so I'm so close to finishing it that I don't really care. I would just wear this one to work. It's it's way too dark for me. Plus I've been wearing this for like 8 hours already today, so coupled with the fact that it is too dark for me and it is falling off my face, this is what we end up with at the end of the day. So that one I'm going to keep going with. Like I said, it's too dark for me, but I'm so close to finishing it that I'm just going to persevere because it's only work really. Then I have my Stila Shimmer and Glow. I'm wearing this on my eyelids today. I've been wearing this pretty much every day for work and I've made a fair bit of progress on it. It's pretty much at the point where I just have to keep scraping the sides to be able to finish it. I've actually taken the stopper out of it as well, but there's just a fair bit of product around the outsides of this one. So I'm going to keep scraping and scraping until we finish it. Then I have 2 powder products. So my Smashbox Full Exposure palette. This one here, which I think is the M3 color. So I actually repressed this halfway through the month. Same with my NARS Orgasm blush. I did repress this one as well. I found that it was flaking a little bit too much for my liking. It was kind of just coming off in chunks, so I did decide to repress it, but I don't think it really repressed all that well. It is very like flaky and chunky, more so than it was before. So I'm kind of regretting repressing this one, but I think the fact that it is like flaking off and a bit more crumbly might make it a little bit easier and quicker for me to finish this one up. My Benefit Hoola bronzer, I use this like every single day, every time I do makeup, and I've got the tiniest little like dip in it, but nothing really noticeable. So this one continues to cause me pain. My Australis AC On Tour Contouring Highlighting Kit. So I'm wanting to use up all of these 3 shades up the top. So these 2 throughout the month had a fair bit of pan on them, so I decided to repress them. Not very well. These ones didn't turn out to be repressed very well. This one here actually has like a bit of an orange ring around it from when I repressed it, but I'm going to continue to use it. I still mix these 2 together to kind of set my under eye concealer, and then this is a highlight. I don't think I'm going to get anywhere near the highlight. Then I have my Too Faced Hangover RX 3-in-1 priming and setting spray. I only just started using this one this week, so we don't have any progress. This is where I started it at, so we'll see what kind of progress we make throughout February. Bulgari Mon Jasmine Noir. This is the progress that I made throughout January. This one I think is going to slow down as we get further and further down the bottle, because the bottle at the bottom is actually bigger than the top, so the progress is going to be slow and steady for the next couple of months until this one gets used up. But I'm thinking maybe this one might take me maybe like 5 months to use up, which is not what I want to hear, but so be it. Mary Kay Foundation Primer, we are about halfway. This one I'm using every time I wear foundation. So I think that one will be done pretty quickly, maybe 1 or 2 more months. My Illamasqua skin base, I scraped this from the sides into the middle to make it a little bit easier to get on my beauty blender. This one is another one that will probably take me another couple of months to use up. My Maybelline Fit Me concealer, I'm just scraping the sides now, so I am hoping that this one will be done in February. My Original Mineral No Knot Detangling Spray, this one has probably about 1/3 left, so we'll see how we go with that one. I've actually really been enjoying that one over the last couple of weeks just as a detangling, softening hair spray. So I'm using that a little bit more than I originally was using, so we might get more progress on that one than I originally was. Now we move on to the exciting part, and that is the pan porn. So as you guys all know, I always do a pan porn segment if I have any pan to show you at the end of the month. Now we will roll into the pan porn and I will update you on those products. Action. So the first product is a lipstick. This one finally is used up. So this is the Marc Jacobs Lipstick Mini in Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. So that one is done and dusted. Then we have the Rimmel Insta Fix and Go 2-in-1 Priming and Setting Spray. So that one is done as well. Mecca Cosmetica Metamorphosis Multi-Purpose Plumping Balm. This one is bone dry. And then the last product that I had is the Bare Minerals Concealer. In the intro you'll see that I repressed the Bare Minerals concealer into the Too Faced Primed and Poreless pan, and you can see right there it is all gone. It is done and dusted. Then all of my samples that I included last month I used up. So the Weleda Wild Rose Body Oil, the Dr. Dennis Gross Exfoliating Moisturizer, the Stylist Day All Day foundation. I only ended up using the Fair 2 because that was really quite dark for me as well, so I'm not going to bother trying these darker ones. The Eve Lom Radiance Facial Oil, the NARS Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer sample. So I used up all 5 of my samples in the month. That is my update for my rolling project pan. Now, as I said in my rules, I'm going to always try and include at least 5 samples each month, a skincare product, and then I'm going to do a rolling palette each month. So for samples this month, I'm just going to dip into my basket and grab out. I might go 6 or 7 samples this month. So we'll start with the Marc Jacobs Remarkable Foundation. You guys know I hate this foundation, so we'll just get it done and dusted. Then we have the Mecca Cosmetica Metamorphosis Transforming Cleanser and Hydrating Moisturizer. Guerlain Light Revealing Sheer Makeup with Sunscreen. The Eve Lom Kiss Mix. Weleda Stretch Mark Massage Oil. And we'll go with the Caudalie Vino Perfect Overnight Renewal Cream. And the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. So I've got 7 samples there that I will include in this month's project pan. For my palettes for this month, I've decided to include 2 palettes. So I'm going to include a more neutral palette and a bright palette. So for my neutral palette, I've got the Viseart Triced palette. So I got this in my Beautylish Lucky Bag this month. This is what it looks like here. I think this will be really nice to pair with my Stila glitters that I have, and it'll be nice for every day for work. And then I also have the Blush Tribe Minaza palette, and this one is a bit of a brighter palette. So those are the two palettes that I'm going to include in my project for this month to use, and then I can kind of maybe do a bit of a review on both of them at the end of the month. And then I didn't bring my skincare item with me, but I'm going to include a mask that I have in my collection, so I will just include that over the screen for you. For this month, my total of products that I used up in the project was $97.45. So I'm well on track to getting my goal, and I have a few products that are quite close to being finished as well. So we'll see if we can keep the momentum going with that and hopefully keep to the $100-ish plus worth of product to use up each month. So that is my update for January on my rolling project pan. Let me know down in the comments box how you're going with your rolling project pan. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. Also click the subscribe button down below so you can keep up to date on all my project pan updates throughout the year. That's it for this video, everyone. I hope you're having a fantastic day, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye, everyone.